Hello, TrustSwap community. I hope you're doing well. My name is Ivan Anastasov, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at TrustSwap. Today, I'm excited to bring you the quarterly updates from our respective business units. It has been very interesting few weeks, to say at least, but I would like to assure you and our community that we're working very hard to provide you with the value you expect from us. We have also heard many of your concerns about the recent events, and that's why we're currently collecting all the questions on Telegram, and we'll answer them shortly. From team finance to Launchpads to the crypto app as well as Swappable, our team continues to work overtime to ensure our products remain competitive in the Web3 space. Moving forward, we will continue to operate our businesses with more transparency and integrity and ensure that we justify your trust in us and our products. I look forward to sharing with you more updates in the near future. Without further ado, here are our quarterly updates from the respective business heads.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep and I'm the Director of Launchpads at TrustSwap. In this presentation, we will go over what happened in Q2 and also where we are in Q3 and the goals for the future. So coming to what happened in Q2, one of the main things that we wanted to focus on was revamping our dashboard. Unfortunately, that did not happen due to one of the team member who was working on it has left the company, and then we hired a new person, or a new person was put in the place to help with this. But we spent time on bringing the new employee or the new person up to speed on what all things we want on the dashboard. So that essentially delayed everything into Q3. And so, yeah, I mean, that is one thing we are looking into right now in Q3, which is revamping our dashboard. And one other disappointing thing is that we did not have a launch on TrustSwap Launchpad during Q2. And again, this is because of many factors, including the bear market, where the liquidity amongst the people has been lower compared to other times, and also the lack of quality projects. We were reviewing about 15 to 20 projects each week, but the quality of Launchpad projects that we received were not great, and we had like a hard time trying to select projects that we would like to launch. Most of these projects had higher valuations. They were not at all good in terms of the tokenomics. They were valued super high. The vesting was super bad. The seed round and the private rounds were super discounted compared to the public round. So all in all, we were not able to approve any of these projects. And so we continued to focus more on the incubation projects like A-Note and two other projects we have. So what is going to happen in Q3? And let me talk about what already happened here. Despite the unforeseen events of Jeff stepping down as the CEO and taking up the role as the chairman of the company, it did bring about some negative sentiment within the community members, especially those who have locked the swap token for a long time on the long-term staking pool. But it is important to note that we did fill the hard cap for the A-Node private round. And keep in mind, this private round was offered to our community, especially for the long-term stakers, because this is one project that we are incubating, and we wanted to incentivize the community with an early round. And if you remember, the tokenomics of A-Node have also been revised after we took the feedback from our top 1,000 stakers and the VIP community as well. So we definitely updated the tokenomics. We requested A-Node to update the tokenomics, and they have agreed to that. We filled the hard cap on TrustSwap Launchpad. And the second point here is that we have another project, and of course, I cannot reveal the name right now because we haven't officially announced it. But this project is most likely going to be a Launchpad towards the end of August. We will have at least $300,000 raise, and it's a very interesting project, and Nothing similar to this project has been launched on TrustSwap as of now. So this is a complete unique sector. And coming to the third one, we have AI Tech, the Solidus AI Tech project, which has been actually, as of this recording, the vote has officially been finished, and over 80% of the respondents or the people who participated in the survey said that they are willing to participate or willing to invest in this project. And we also had a call with the AI Tech team today to finalize. We are still negotiating how much allocation we can get, uh, and all the other logistics. It is most likely going to happen towards the end of August or September. We will keep you updated as soon as we have more information. But at this time, we are. I mean, I can't reveal more information, but AI Tech will definitely be doing a race through TrustSwap. Like this is going to happen. And then we are also working on increasing the deal flow of projects we get. We have recently signed or entered into informal agreements or handshake agreements with a few VCs in terms of deal flow. So yes, we are actively getting a lot of projects that we are reviewing, that our rating team is reviewing at this time, and we only choose the top of these projects and offer it to our community. And whenever we have some sort of a confusion whether to offer the project to the community or not, we put it forward to the community to vote, just like what we did with AI Tech. And then we are also finalizing one other project that is going to be an exclusive TrustSwap Launchpad offering. So this will most likely be in August, but we are working through some technicalities as far as vesting and other things are concerned. But yes, this will be an exclusive project on TrustSwap Launchpad, most likely. And then we are also entering into a collaboration with a big L1 project ecosystem, details of which may not be revealed at this time, but they will be revealed soon. And we also partnered with a huge marketing agency which has helped and supported many tier 1 projects in the past. And we are also partnering with many other IDO platforms like Pools, Engine Starter, CDFI, Decubate, Chain GPT Launchpad, in terms of deal flows, in terms of collaborations, in terms of team finance collaborations. So a lot of background work is happening in this quarter. So again, you some of you might have already seen this particular slide where it talks about the goals, the overarching goals of the Launchpad. So yes, we are always open to collaborating with other VCs and Launchpads. We are going to focus on advisory and incubation projects, and wherever possible, we are trying to offer early round allocations to our community, to our long-term stakers. We are working towards improving our customer service. It has already improved quite a lot compared to what it was last year, and we are working on improving it further. And then we are also exploring the STO market as well. This has been something that's been on our plate for quite some time, but again, we didn't focus much on this at this moment. But yes, it is something definitely on our table. And then we're also going to actively work on collaborating more with TCA, and finally between TCA, Team Finance, and the Launchpads. So, and one other thing is the overarching goal of TrustSwap Launchpad is that we create a coinless type of platform where we can offer the investment opportunities to a larger number of people. So that's like the end goal or the overarching final goal of the Launchpad department. Like we create this platform where we have more than 25,000 people, and we attract tier 1 projects, tier 1 VCs to our Launchpad. So that's the main goal. And yeah, if anyone has any questions or any inquiries, or if you'd like to know more, please feel free to contact us at sandeep@trustweb.org or launchpad@trustweb.org. and we would be happy to discuss or solve any of your concerns. Thank you.
Welcome all to the Q2 update of the crypto app. I would like to walk you through the achievements of our sub-departments over the past weeks, as well as provide you an overview what you can expect to happen in Q3. So let's dive right into it. And I would like to start with business development. Every quarter, we send out a survey to all our users, and this time we focused on our newly launched Pro and Pro Plus subscription model. More than 800 people participated and provided a lot of really valuable feedback. Overall, they are very satisfied with the Pro and Pro Plus subscription model and came up with a couple of suggestions of new features that could help to even enhance their experience here. So we've already started a new initiative which is focusing on the improvement of Pro and Pro Plus, some of the flows, also creating some new designs that will help to make the overall flow a little bit nicer. Then in addition, what we've been working on are different kinds of campaigns that were meant to promote our Pro and Pro Plus subscription models to make sure that we bring as many eyes on these new subscription models as possible. As you know, we have been working on the identification of the right trade provider already for some time. Every time we looked into the details of these potential trade providers, we realized that there were some elements which didn't feel right or where we had serious concerns, and we want to make sure that we only bring the best offerings to you and our users, and this is why this process took longer than we originally expected. But now we are actually about to close a deal, so we have identified a company that we would like to move ahead with. We have already detailed out the commercials, so you will hear more about this over the next few weeks. We've just hired a new product lead, so he's helping us to make sure all the processes work as smooth as possible, and this has increased our productivity even a little bit higher, so it's great to have him on board, and he has been very helpful in our development processes so far. In addition to that, you know that we have been working on a benefits page where we provide additional utility to all different kinds of offerings, including giveaways, but also including discounts. So we just lined up 5 additional deals with large brands in the space. So we are going to be live with those new deals soon. In marketing, we launched a 3-month free trial for our premium users that have subscribed to the lifetime package of the crypto app, which we offered in the past. That was perceived very well. We continue to double down on educational contents. So we have been working with Pungem, TradingView, and Into the Blog, launch educational articles together with them to educate how to read different analytics graphs, how to position yourself in the market, how to stay safe. So in case you haven't checked it out, these are all available on our blog. And our head of marketing, Edwin, he created an interview. So he was interviewed by Brett. This interview went live a few weeks ago, is available through all the TrustSwap channels, including YouTube. And in case you want to learn more about our Pro Plus offering, this video can be highly recommended. Then we continuously focus to improve our App Store ratings. So we are positioning especially for specific keywords. I cannot reveal here the full list, but you can see 5 selected ones down here. So for these 5 ones in the English speaking region, we continuously strive to be amongst the top 10. For some keywords such as crypto tracker, we intend to always be amongst the top 4, and we've successfully been able to achieve that. We have enhanced our ASO also in different other languages besides English. So we worked on Russian, German, French, Turkish, Spanish, as well as Korean language to make our app as prominent as possible. Now I would like to run you through a couple of design changes that we have planned. So we are working on an overall revamp of the design and also some of the crypto app flows. And these design changes will go live in the next weeks to come. So first of all, you can see here on the right side that overall we intend to modernize the design a little bit and make everything a bit more graphical. Also, the Pro and Pro Plus features will be presented in a more graphical way going forward. Here you can see the comparison table as we have it today. On the left side is the as is screen, and on the right side you can see what it will look like in the future. So overall, we try to make it a bit easier to identify what are the key points that differentiate those different packages from one another, and the overall design looks a bit better than it did in the past. Then when it comes to the feature description, in the past we just had a plain little text. So in this last step, before people actually purchase the Pro Plus subscription, they were just able to read this short text. Now we also include some graphics here that will help them to once more understand what the utility is of the package that they will subscribe to. Then there will be a new subscription page, so you can identify what is the plan that I'm currently on and what are the benefits of the other plans that are available to me. We are bringing also some changes to the Messari page. So there are different categories that you can pick from. For example, if you're interested in gaming or if you're interested in DeFi, you can select those categories and then it will automatically select and show all the articles that are related to this topic. In addition to that, in the past, only articles of the past 30 days were available and visible through the app. In the future, this time frame will be significantly extended, so you can scroll and search through the whole library of Messari. And also here another screen just to give you an idea of what the new designs will look like. You can see we are going through every single screen that is currently available in the app and ask ourselves, what can we do to make it a bit more beautiful and a bit easier to use for our customers? We also designed 2 new features. One is a in-app giveaway, so people will be able to directly participate in giveaways in-app. So these new screens will be rolled out very soon, and also an option to restore subscriptions on iOS will be soon available. Now, when it comes to the product development, here really a lot has happened. So first of all, one of our key priorities at all time is security. So we've continued to work on that. So we've been able to add an extra security layer, which allows us to prevent inauthentic versions of our app. So external parties are not able to retrieve any data from our backend and potentially rebuild our app. The second achievement is we've gone through a whole process of identifying how to set up an affiliate marketing setup. So we identified 3 different software solutions that we are currently integrating in order to set up for this affiliate program. We've already included one of these solutions, are currently working on the second one. So we plan to launch this affiliate program in Q3, and as part of that, we will also reach out to all different kinds of companies and influencers and seek collaborations for them to bring some new users to our Pro and Pro Plus subscription models. Then we've added 5 new ads networks. We have been working on an annual Pro Plus plan, so now our users can not only access the the monthly plan through the app, but also directly purchase the annual subscription. A major update that has come to TCA is our Data V2 migration. So in the past, users were able to track around 6,000 tokens to the app, and now it's more than 10,000. So that basically happened overnight. The team has been working on this for more than 6 months. So I'm very happy that we finally were able to roll this out. This is a major achievement. Also, again, comes with Cloudflare protection. So again, more security. So this is something that is not very sexy to talk about, but at the same time, extremely important. We've added the support for 3 different blockchains, Arbitrum, Tezos, as well as Pulse Chain. And you can also track these tokens through the crypto app going forward. You can now also enter your ENS address in order to see your digital possessings and assets. So you don't have to type in your wallet address anymore, but the ENS address is sufficient. We've added 2 new features to our Pro and Pro Plus subscription model. One of them are wallet transaction alerts. So whenever a wallet transaction takes place, you receive a pop-up that informs you that, for example, you've received a payment. And the other one is pump alerts. So you can decide on the sensitivity when you want to be informed about pumps. And let's say you pick high sensitivity, which means that you are informed about all the pumps of tokens that you should be aware of. Moving on to our Q3 goals. And here we have a full list and a lot more than what I've put here on the slide. But in any case, I would like to mention the 6 most important updates that you can expect in Q3 to happen. First of all, we are coming up with a whole list of Pro and Pro Plus enhancements, new features that will be rolled out over the next few weeks. Second one is we are doubling down on co-marketing campaigns. So we have been reaching out to lots of different large enterprises, brands, and communities to form co-marketing initiatives and make sure that we bring the crypto app to the attention of these communities. The third one is that we intend to create a whole new portfolio analytics section. So as part of these surveys that we conducted, the feedback of our users was that they would wish to have more opportunities to analyze their portfolio. So we are currently working on some features that will help for people to step up their analytics here. Next one is that we intend to redesign the overall app, some of the flows to make it more intuitive, make the app more modern. And this is why, as mentioned before, we're currently going through every single screen and identify how we can improve those different screens. The fifth one is the rollout of the affiliate program. So we will give the chance to influencers, large enterprises to get a revenue share of the Pro and Pro Plus subscription model in order to bring new leads to us. And last but not least, we intend to increase the overall app's efficiency. So we are, for example, working on enhancing the startup time on Android, or also to decrease the size of the iOS app. With that, thank you very much for listening in, and speak to you again next quarter.
Hey, TrustSwap community, Zach here, the product manager for Team Finance. Wanting to run everyone through a review of how we went last quarter and an overview of what we're working on this quarter. So let's jump into it. So want to kind of just start off by reiterating to the community what our product vision and our North Star metric is, right? So, for Web3 founders wanting to spend less time on token management and admin, Team Finance is a toolkit that allows founders or CFOs to reduce the time and money they spend on token operations. And here's the key. Unlike other products, we want to bundle all these token management solutions into one applications. I'll go into that a little bit more in a second. What does the North Star metric look like? What are we kind of focusing all our products and other efforts around? Is increasing the number of unique services per user. We believe that the more of these services that people use, the more sticky they'll be over time. And it'll also further this perception of us being really a one-stop shop for token management. So what does this look like visually? It means combining locks, vesting, token creation, staking pools, buying and selling all into one place. This is what team finance is. And as an industry, you can right now go through and use several different token management tools. You can see them all there. We believe that over time, founders will choose to go to one place to do all their token operations and management, and team finance will be that place. That's what we're focused on. We don't believe that liquidity locks by themselves are defendable enough. We don't believe that token vesting by itself is defendable enough. That's why we're consolidating all of this in one place. If we think about Q2 wins, there's three key things here. The launch of our Team Finance Pro Unlimited SaaS bundle, the launch of app.team.finance, and also bringing on some great new team members. So let's kick into these. Team Finance Pro is the first SaaS model for token management, an all-in-one token management platform in the industry. So basically, for a fixed price per month, people can create an unlimited amount of vesting contracts, of locks, of tokens, etc., etc. This one-off fee model that we've been using, so $150 for a lock or $100 for vesting, is still available, right? But for users that are really kind of growing fast and looking to use these services multiple times, we want to give them an option to use this. We've seen great demand from this in the first 2 months after launch. And crucially as well, we're able to leverage internal synergies with the crypto app, meaning that for our first few customers for this, we can offer them a package where they get extra marketing on the crypto app as well, which we're really excited to offer. In terms of the app, this is really going to be the hub of activity for Team Finance moving forward. It's the place where you'll be able to see all your vestings, all your locks, all your tokens. Instead of before, where you had to go to mint.trustswap.org, you could see a claims page, but not everything was there. So you can go to this right now and check all of this out. What does the kind of product roadmap look like? It's all aligned with that goal of focusing on our North Star, right? So we still have to integrate our TeamSwap widget, which is the ability to buy and sell crypto on the site, into the dashboard. It's currently only available on those individual token pages. Our staking pools, we're looking to integrate that. Also, we're looking to make it easier for multi-sigs to integrate into the platform. We also want to redo the design of the current website so it looks more professional focused. And over time as well, in terms of new products, sorry, my face is in the way there. We've got our white label claims pages so that teams can automatically kind of have a claims page powered by Team Finance on their sites and more. A couple key things to finish that I want to flag. We have a new affiliate program for our locks. So for anyone that enters in a valid referral address, they'll receive a 10% discount on their locks, and the referral wallet will receive a 30% of the fee as a reward. If you're interested in this, check out the docs link that I'll include below in the comments section. But we'd love to get your feedback on this, and we'd love to get you referring people, obviously, for this as well. And finally, guys, 2 asks from our fantastic TrustSwap community. If you can refer one company for our new Team Finance Pro service, we'd really appreciate it. Please reach out to Chris at the email address there for more details, and play around with this new app that we've launched as well. And we'd love to hear your thoughts on what you like, what you don't like. Feel free to message us on Telegram or Twitter about that. But as always, thank you for supporting us. Really appreciate it. And feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Swappable update, TrustSwap's B2B NFT vertical. We're going to kick this off with a takeaway that is something we've seen in the past quarter and we have witnessed throughout the past year. It is very significant for the NFT market. So it is super important for Swappable and is super important for the future of NFTs in the TrustSwap ecosystem. And what this is the NFT market is evolving. So if we start by looking at the current state, kind of surface level, right now, I'm sure many of you are aware that the NFT floor prices are all very low. So if you've been in the NFT space for the past few years, since the early days, then you'll know that the prices right now, you might not have been expecting Bored Apes to be around about 30 ETH, which they are now. Yeah, there's a lot of projects that are holding back from launching, that are now just focused on building, whilst the current market sentiment is not too good. They're kind of getting everything prepared and they're getting set up, ready to then launch when the market returns and we have a bullish sentiment again. But what is, through all of this kind of mess, what is particularly exciting to see is that even though this is going on, there is still a constant influx of large enterprise organizations coming into the space. And these are large companies that are coming in to build, they've got a lot of funding and they're coming in to start their Web3 ventures. There's also a lot of the companies before that are in the space that are still building and are not going anywhere. So it's a very good signal. Also, if you look at the kind of the wider picture as well, that the understanding of how this technology is being taken seriously. So looking at both the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, both of those guys have recently announced they're going to be opening up the app stores for apps that can offer NFTs. In the past few months, we've seen countless corporates entering the Web3, people exploring such things as loyalty cards, reward systems, token-gated stores. We're seeing a lot of hype around new token standards, so rentable NFTs, soulbound NFTs, and yeah. So they're among all the crashing kind of floor prices right now. There's still a lot of kind of positivity. So if you zoom out, then you can kind of see that the market is evolving. And what do we expect from this over the next 12 months is that the NFT market is going to look quite different. So we're kind of expecting a much higher caliber of projects launching. We're expecting to see fewer projects relying on hype, the types with no real utility. And we're going to see quality projects launching quality drops. And this is all particularly exciting to us. As for Swappable, it's great news. For the past 2 years, we've been kind of super focused on launching these top level drops for enterprise clients. That's something that's always been the key differentiator of Swappable compared to other NFT platforms. This is kind of how we anticipated the market would evolve. So this is kind of how we geared Swappable towards this future in this direction. So that kind of leads me nicely on to what we're working on now, for how we can grow with the market and how we can take Swappable to the next level. Our NFT enterprise strategy. This is something we've been working on for a few months, mentioned in our community channels. So it's our idea to further integrate Swappable into the wider TrustSwap ecosystem. So over the past couple of years, Swappable has been a pretty amazing gateway for our enterprise clients to launch their NFTs. So for them, it's taking their first steps into Web3. So for example, we worked with UNICEF, Accenture, T1, and it all kind of followed a similar route in that we onboarded them to the space to launch their NFTs. So now what we are thinking about is how we can build upon this and bring these large clients to come and work with Swappable and then work with the rest of the TrustSwap products. So we're now working on a strategy on how we can sort of evolve Swappable for this. We are currently conducting our primary and our secondary research studies, and we're exploring how we can potentially integrate Swappable with team finance, with the idea that we can kind of create this sort of holistic offering, which is a one-stop Web3 shop for our large enterprise clients. And this is currently kind of a very key focus for us, getting this from a strategy to a work in progress so that we can start to build and we can look to make announcements to the community and we can actually make it happen. And I'm personally super excited for this evolution, and I'm hoping we can tell you very much more about it really soon. Moving on, our second big focus for this quarter is the company raise. As I just talked you through, finalizing Swappable's evolution goes hand in hand with our work towards this raise, as it is extremely important that we can share our plans in a very kind of clear and concise manner to our potential investors, just conveying all the information that they need to know. So right now, we are working on our documentation, giving all this information, so demonstrating what we've been up to the past few years, everything we've done since we've launched and everything we've achieved in this time frame. And with this comes our long-term roadmap for Swappable. So going beyond the evolution now, to look at how we see the market is going to evolve over the coming years, and how we're going to stay ahead in continuing to build Swappable and adapt with any market changes that we expect. So right now, we're not too focused on our business development activities at this time, as in we do not need to bring in new NFT clients whilst we focus on this evolution and the raise. So we're kind of putting more of our effort into delivering for our existing clients rather than finding new clients. And with this, we are focusing on our optimization of our client delivery, so that as we scale, as we build out our offering, then we can continue to offer a very premium level of service to our clients. And that is it for this update. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to the team in the community channels. Thank you.